All right, Various Thoughts, Volume 128. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, freaks and geeks, gamers, manga, anime, sports fans, everybody around the world, across America. How y'all doing? You know who I am. Let's get things started. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. If y'all see the Tokka versus the World episode, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was about Tokka coming to Earth, finding its baby, Chumpy Picasso. Raphael gave Chumpy back. Chumpy was upset and sad. And Tokka saw that the turtles, including Raphael, was taking very good care of it. And he said, I will take very good care of it, I promise. And Tokka roared and transformed itself and just shot out of the sky, just went back into space. You know, Tokka was supposed to be killed off by some sort of supernova before the whole, landing on Earth to cause pandemonium and destruction. So, the next episode will be next Sunday, and the title of the episode is Tale of Tiger Claw. There will be a new dangerous female mutant. I cannot pronounce her name. If I try to, I'll butcher it, and I don't want to be made fun of. I don't want to have that Modern Warfare 2 versus Fox News moment where I say Infantry Ward instead of saying Infinity Ward. Yeah, don't want that scenario to happen. So, don't. After that episode, it's going to be 2 more episodes to complete the 4th season, and it's supposed to have that 1984 dark aura, dark feeling around it. I mean, it's big, man. Gotta stick around for that. As a matter of fact, people who live in South Korea, they already seen the episodes. So I'm a little jealous. Now with Supergirl so far, season 2, it's good but not great. Not as memorable as the season 1. The only shock so far is Supergirl's adopted sister, Alex, being in a romantic relationship with a woman. Now, for everybody, it's a shock, and it just came out of the middle of nowhere. For me, once I saw that I can't remember this detective name. I can't remember that woman's name to save my life. Once they were friends and they were getting close, I knew something was going to happen. They're going to form a chemistry and they're going to be in a relationship. They're going to have a little back and forth problems. But yeah, they'll find a way back to each other. I knew it was going to happen. It was just only a matter of time. Other than that, it's been a good episode. It's been a good season 2 so far, but not great. And the new episode comes on tonight. And it's going to be a white Martian versus everybody. So, now for the movie, can't wait. I'm going to check out Power Rangers 2017 reboot movie. I don't know when what is that movie called? Ghost in the Shell. I don't know when it's supposed to come out. But I think it's supposed to come out this year. I could be wrong. Or next year. The Power Rangers 2017 movie looks good, but not great. I still am not feeling the helmets. The model of the Zords, I'm not a fan at all. I'm sorry. It don't sit well with me. I'm not even the biggest Power Rangers fan. I'm not feeling it at all. Alpha, no. Goldar looked like a stick figure. Looked like a freaking fried chicken. Just saying. I'm like, wow, really? But it looks like it's going to be semi-dark, less campy, less cheesy this time around, as opposed to the first 2 Power Rangers live-action movies. So we'll find out when it comes out next month on the 24th. So I played Resident Evil 7 BioHazard. Took me 4 days to beat it. Game of the year. It is. 8 out of 10. The only issue I had with the game is just the lack of variety of enemies. It felt like you're facing the very same 4 or 5 enemies. At least in Dead Space series, you're facing more than just 4 or 5 different enemies. You're facing at least about 6, 7, or possibly 8 different enemies. Then you have boss fights. They'll give you challenge, but same thing with Resident Evil 7, which I enjoy that. The only issue now, that another issue I had was I felt like I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I wasn't feeling the enemy, the variety of enemies was lacking. The weapon, you're using the same weapons. They could have mixed it up a bit. They replaced it's a submachine gun, but they call it a machine gun, which that makes no sense. And that's about it. I'll say it's a 9 out of 10. It's just only a couple of problems that stop me from giving a perfect 10. It's not like a game changer, a deal breaker. It's not going to stop me from buying the game in the future. So, Nintendo Switch. I hope the gaming system does well. Don't want it to flop. Don't want it to fail. But with the app, you got to go online in order to play online with your friends. You got to sign up. You got to do a bunch of different steps just to play with people. If that's true, that is so wrong. At least with Xbox and PlayStation app, I mean, with the games, at least with the app, it's an optional. Just optional. As a matter of fact, you don't have to sign up you don't have to go through 5, 6, 7 different steps just to play online. You know what I mean? But I'm saying if it's true. For Nintendo Switch, it may have, I'm not sure. And it's pay to play online, just like Xbox One and the PS4. Everybody's loving it. I'm not. I don't like where today's video games are going. I just don't like it. I really don't. Now, as for I think they will have third-party games, and that's a start. You got to have that. Now, as for Scalebound being canceled, it sucks. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. I feel bad for the Xbox One players who are looking forward to this game. So, speaking of feeling bad for Xbox One players, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Did y'all read the articles? I'm shocked there's no more videos out there. People are raising noise about this. I don't care if Ghost Warrior series is big or small or not. The bottom line is CI games are doing something they shouldn't be doing. Now, granted, the Season Pass edition, it's great. If you read the article, it's fantastic. Board games, not all games should be like that. All games like that. That way you have to see re-release games, and people won't have to wait for a year to get that same game, but with all the contents. Like that way, the complete edition, the ultimate edition, the game of the year editions would end somehow, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. But the fact that it's an exclusive deal for console for like PlayStation 4 and not Xbox One, that is so wrong at multitude of levels. And this type of garbage has got to stop. Will it stop? I highly doubt it. Now, in sports, with LeBron James versus Charles Barkley, LeBron James is dead wrong. He has that piccolo ears and little rabbit ears, acting all sensitive. And oh, Charles Barkley said something about me. I'm going to get all personal. And Charles Barkley was just talking about basketball when he was criticizing LeBron James. That's the problem I have with today's generation of people. They are super sensitive, super triggered, and super offended to the point they have to go off the deep end and get personal, and I can't stand that. Yes, I have criticized the media for how they act, but I've criticized today's society of folks who get so damn offensive, so damn triggered to the point they do what LeBron James did. He didn't need to do that. He could have said a couple things basketball related about Charles Barkley and kept it moving. Instead, he had to get personal. LeBron James is dead wrong, and he did exactly what Charles Barkley wanted him to do. Thanks a lot, LeBron James. Thanks a lot. And for people who are agreeing with LeBron James, y'all are weak. Y'all are super weak. Get out of here, man. Go kick rocks. Sheesh. Last night's Super Bowl was spectacular. Super spectacular. Congratulations to the New England Patriots winning their 5th Super Bowl. They did what they were supposed to do. They kept the New England Patriots offense, kept the Atlanta Falcons offense off the field long enough, especially in the second half, to start making a comeback. You know, and their defense start putting the hurt on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons offense, and the rest is history. Now, as for the Atlanta Falcons, as a Carolina Panthers fan, it's so satisfying to watch the Atlanta Falcons, our rival, our divisional rival, made history for the wrong reasons. A epic collapse. And I don't like saying the word epic because it's, overused in today's society. But you had a 25-point lead, 28-3. You had one job, Atlanta Falcons. One job, and you couldn't get it done. Boy, you're going to get clowned on real bad. You thought the Carolina Panthers got clowned on? And people still doing that. You thought the Golden State Warriors got clowned on? But no. Golden State Warriors, they got a pass despite the fact that they won an NBA title and they won over 70 games and they choked away a 3-1 lead. They still going to get ripped by me and other people. The Atlanta Falcons, there you go. You're going to get ripped even worse. And it's going to get ugly. Trust me, if I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, I would not watch a Sports Center. I will avoid sports channels, anything sports related in Atlanta Falcons and Super Bowl 51 in the same breath. Same sentence. I will avoid it at all costs. Do that and you'll be just fine. So, and yeah, one more thing. Samurai Jack is coming back on Toonami, Adult Swim, March 11th, next month. Be on the lookout for that. With that, salute. I apologize for making the Various Thoughts Volume 128 video very long. I'm trying to make it short. There are a lot of things to say. And with that, what's your thoughts? I'm out. Salute.